Hello and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that impacts every single one of us: tax law. Whether you're an individual filing your taxes or a corporation managing complex financial operations, understanding tax law is crucial. So, what exactly is tax law? How does it work? And why is it important? Let's explore these questions and more in this comprehensive overview. What is tax law? Tax law refers to the body of rules and regulations that dictate how taxes are calculated, collected, and managed by the government. It encompasses everything from income taxes, sales taxes, property taxes, and estate taxes to corporate taxes. These laws ensure that governments have the necessary resources to fund public services such as education, healthcare, infrastructure, and defense. Essentially, tax law forms the backbone of a functioning society by ensuring that individuals and businesses contribute a fair share to the collective pool. How does tax law work? Tax law operates through a combination of statutes, regulations, and case law. The process begins with legislation, laws passed by Congress or other legislative bodies. Then, administrative agencies like the Internal Revenue Service, IRS, in the United States interpret these laws and develop regulations to implement them. Taxpayers, whether individuals or entities, are required to comply with these laws by accurately reporting their income and paying the appropriate taxes. When disputes arise, tax cases may go to court, where judges interpret the law and create case law that further shapes tax law. Why is tax law important? Tax law is fundamental to the functioning of government and society. It ensures that governments have the funds necessary to operate and provide essential services. Beyond that, tax law also plays a role in economic policy. It can incentivize certain behaviors, such as investing in renewable energy or purchasing a home, through deductions and credits. Conversely, it can also discourage certain behaviors, like smoking or excessive pollution, through higher taxes. Thus, tax law is not only a tool for revenue, but also a means to achieve broader social and economic objectives. Examples of rights guaranteed by tax law. Tax law also protects the rights of taxpayers. For example, in the United States, the Taxpayer Bill of Rights guarantees 10 fundamental rights, including the right to privacy, the right to challenge the IRS's position and be heard, and the right to retain representation. These rights ensure that the tax system is fair and that taxpayers have a means to dispute incorrect assessments or treatment. Understanding these rights is crucial for anyone navigating the complexities of the tax system. Job opportunities in tax law. Tax law offers a range of career opportunities for those interested in this field. Here are some common job roles along with their national average salaries in the United States. 1. Tax attorney. Specializes in tax law, helping individuals and businesses with tax planning, litigation, and disputes. The average salary is around $120,000 per year. 2. Tax accountant. Focuses on preparing and filing tax returns, as well as advising on tax matters. The average salary is about $70,000 per year. 3. IRS agent. Works for the government to enforce tax laws, conduct audits, and investigate tax fraud. The average salary is approximately $55,000 per year. 4. Corporate tax manager. Manages a company's tax compliance and strategy, ensuring that they are optimizing their tax position. The average salary is around $105,000 per year. 5. Tax consultant. Provides expert advice on tax planning and compliance to individuals and businesses. The average salary is about $80,000 per year. Skills required for people in tax law. To succeed in tax law, several key skills are essential. 1. Analytical thinking. The ability to interpret complex laws and regulations and apply them to specific situations. 2. Attention to detail. Precision is crucial when dealing with numbers and legal documents to avoid costly mistakes. 3. Communication. The ability to explain complex tax concepts to clients or colleagues who may not have a legal or financial background. 4. Problem solving. Identifying issues and finding solutions, especially when dealing with disputes or planning strategies to minimize tax liabilities. 5. Research skills. Staying updated with the latest changes in tax laws and regulations is vital to providing accurate advice. Other important aspects of tax law. It's also important to understand the ethical responsibilities involved in tax law. Professionals in this field must ensure compliance with the law while maintaining confidentiality and integrity. They also have a duty to provide honest advice and avoid any actions that could lead to illegal tax evasion. Conclusion. Tax law is a dynamic and essential field that affects every aspect of our lives. Whether you're an individual taxpayer, a business owner, or someone interested in pursuing a career in this area, understanding the basics of tax law is invaluable. We hope this video has given you a clear overview of what tax law entails, why it matters, and the opportunities it offers. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more insightful content. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.